All right. So as I said, you know, I'm not bothered if you get the right answer at the end. I'm bothered about your process. Do you do step one, step two, step three? And do you lay it out properly? Right? So, as per yesterday, if you just put the answers down, I'm not happy. I, I'm going to be a bit persistent about that because, as I said, there's lots of things I love about primary schools. This aspect of working fast isn't one of them. So, let's rock and roll. So, F equals MA. Force equals, what was F? Oh, okay, there we go. Let's start with that. What does the F stand for? The F stands for force. Let me change colour, sweethearts. I'm going to go into a lovely, oh, I don't know. I love this kind of, I created a vibrant pink. I love pink. Pink's a really vibrant colour. So force, its symbol is F, all right? And you have, it's either a push or pull, and we looked at this. You can have contact force or non-contact force. The units for force are newtons. Okay, so the key words, force is a key word. So when I talk about key words, they're things that we teach you, and you must find these in an exam question. So F is a force in newtons. M, here's M, stands for mass. How much stuff is in something. And it is measured in kilograms. It's always kilograms. I'm very naughty. I will change this to grams and tons. But in physics, it's always kilograms. Chemistry, it's always grams. Physics, it's always kilograms. And again, I'm not, and people think, oh, don't you get annoyed when people don't understand? It's like, no, this is a language. How can I tell you guys something once and, oh my God, look at me, I'm fluent in French just because someone told me it once? It's that way. The way it happens is by me turning around and saying the same things over and over and over again. And all of a sudden, one day you'll be sat there in an exam and you'll hear my voice. Physics, kilograms, masses in kilograms in physics. In chemistry, it's grams. So today we're doing physics and it's kilograms. So there's mass and it's in kilograms. Okay. I will mess with your heads. I will give you it in grams. I will give you it in tons, but you have to change it to kilograms. All right. Second key word for today, acceleration. F equals ma. All right. F is force in newtons. M is mass in kilograms. A is acceleration. All right. Acceleration has very strange units. Meters per second squared, or like I like to say, meters per second per second. But today that doesn't matter. All right. Now, the key idea to me is the bigger the force, the bigger the acceleration. My son's 14, so he's a bit older than you. He's 6'3" and he's a big lad. And I love wrestling with him, so the more I push him. I just tried wrestling with my dog. She's just meanie. Yeah, that's why I shaved my head so she couldn't pull my hair. So the bigger the force, the bigger the more you cause something to accelerate, change its speed. Okay. Now, keywords, as I've said, F equals MA. What does F equals MA mean? Right? There's nothing written here, so it's a times. So what I mean by that is exactly like algebra. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples. F equals MA is what we're using today. Y equals 2x. This might be something you're doing in maths. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing in maths. There's no sign there. There's no add. There's no time. There's no times. There's no divide. There's nothing. And hundreds of years ago, when algebra was created, it's Arabic, it means to balance. There was a rule that you don't write times. So F equals MA actually means F equals M times A. Y equals 2x actually means Y equals 2 times X. Okay. So F equals MA is the formula we're going to start with. It means F equals M times A. F stands for force, as we've talked about it. M stands for mass. A stands for acceleration. You will be looking for the units newtons, N, kilograms, kg, and meters per second with a tiny little squared on for acceleration. So how do I do question 1? All right, now, question 1. First things first. Rule number 1, and I'm going to write it down. All right? And I always want you to remember this for every single question you will do, and I'm going to make it a habit. All right? So, rule, and this is a rule, rules cannot be broken. Rule 1, never break it. underline your keywords. If you only get as far as this, I am happy. Oh my God, it's such a gripe I have with like year 13. Oh, don't read the questions. I'm intolerant of it with year 13, but you're year 8, so you're learning this. So we read number 1. Now, I'm going to put the keywords above this. Let me put the keywords. So the keywords we're looking for is force, mass, or acceleration. All right? Acceleration. And in all the cases, we are also looking, in order for the units, newtons, kilograms, and meters per second. Oh God, that should be little m. Meters per second squared. Okay, and we're looking for these, and you've got to underline them. To be honest, for the first part, it's just the words force, mass, and acceleration. Sometimes we'll just say, you know, it's changing velocity instead of using the word acceleration. So you keep an eye out for the units as well. But for this one, we're just using these force, mass, and acceleration. So question 1. A toy car has mass, right? A toy car has mass of 2 kilograms and accelerates, these are your key words, at 3 meters per second. 3 meters per second. What force is required? This is what I'm trying to find. My keywords are force, mass, and acceleration. So F equals ma. So down here, I don't try to work on the page. It's too small. F force equals ma. You can get that in your test from the equation sheet, and you write out. Then you write down what it means. F equals m times a. You then change or substitute, exactly like chemistry, substitute your values. M is 2 kilograms. Oopsie daisy. So M is 2 times acceleration, which is 3. Oopsie daisy. 2 times 3. My force equals 6 newtons. 6, 2 times 3 is 6. It's a force, and my units are always newtons. You can write newtons. Okay. Here are the rules. You lay out exactly like me. Your equal signs, vertical, do not work horizontal. I said this just in a last week. This is an easy question. I know a lot of this doesn't seem easy, but believe me, way before you're ready for an exam, you're, oh my God, it's so easy. And you'll be doing questions that would look ridiculous to you now. So layout is key in this. I don't care if you're right. I care if your layout is right. This is question 1. Right, I've done question 1 for you, darlings. I want you to go for it. I want you to try. The biggest thing you can do is attempt it. All right, I am going to stop recording. Stop recording.